Last 2 minutes from PS Bank. Apply for an auto loan online. We talked about LaSalle. Meantime, UST will be in a difficult position again. Marco, the 3-way tie, but not going to be possible for them to get out of that. But you know, they've got must-wins ahead of them because of the loss here.
Yeah. If they want to try to stay in control of their fate.
Head and shoulders Ultraman of the game, CJ Cancino helping out his teammate Ira Batalier.
UST wants to stay in control of their fate. They will have to take care of business. They will still be playing Adamson, UP, and then Ateneo. Not an easy schedule.
Not at all.
Those 3 teams also
number 7,
in the hunt for the final 4. So
Toby Agustin for Marvin Lee. Dologo for
that was an
Serrano.
unsportsmanlike foul.
For Sandy
That was elevated to an unsportsmanlike foul for Joshua Marcos.
1:43 remaining
for Gabe Capaccio
in the game. So UST, after, as you take a look at the remaining games of DLSU.
NU on the 7th, Ateneo on the 11th, and then closing out their second round, or their elimination round, against the UP Fighting Maroons in what, you know, if things become more complicated, that could potentially be a knockout match
for UP. So it's going to be back-to-back wins for LaSalle.
Ball possession
beating
for the
FEU
LaSalle
and
Green Archers.
beating UST here.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Well, if LaSalle does not take care of business in the remaining games and they fall to their next 2 opponents, talking about NU and Ateneo, they will drop to 6 losses as well. So it could be a knockout match either way.
Corteza misses. A rebound by Agustin. Meantime, it's been an up and down situation for UST in the second round. Another unsportsmanlike foul. This time I think on Karagut, as after they won against UE, they fall today big time. And take a look at the remaining games of UST.
UST will drop to 2-2 here in the second round, and as we mentioned, they will be playing Adamson on the 7th, UP on the 10th, and then the Blue Eagles on the 14th. So a big challenge here for Coach Aldinayo. You know, this team has been up to challenges in season 81 so far.
They've really stepped up. I mean, all of these players. Credit to the coaching staff as well for, you know, giving these kids the confidence
for Toby Agustin
to step up, you know, in the big shoes left behind by Richie Rivero and by Ben Embada.
For the Green Archers, you just want to close out this game as quickly as possible. You do not want to fall into any injury or
peacefully as possible.
As peacefully as possible. You do not want to get any more suspensions because of any more unsportsmanlike fouls. You've already taken care of business as far as the result of the game is concerned.
For Coach Aldinayo, it's back to the drawing board again for them. As they try to sort this out. This is also a big turnaround for UST after not making, you know, the top 4 last season.
Oh yes.
And a total overhaul of the team, new coaching staff, almost practically a new lineup as well. They've been able to bounce back and compile a good 5-5 record before dropping down to 5-6 today.
And right now, LaSalle on pace to put up the biggest winning margin since October 23, 2016, when they defeated UST 99-56. That was a 43-point win. That was the biggest winning margin since 2003.
And still the physicality continues with 43 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. So the basket counts, it seems, for Agustin, and there's going to be Agustin, I'm sorry, is called for the foul. And it's Manuel. So there's a foul against
motion.
Yeah, foul against Agustin. So Manuel is waiting to shoot free throws here after that Serrano shot. Basket counts for Serrano.
Disqualifying foul on number 15,
They just called it
Toby Agustin.
disqualifying foul
Toby Agustin out of
on
the playing court.
Agustin. So he's going to be thrown out of this game. That's also going to be an automatic suspension, if I'm not mistaken, for their next outing.
Agustin steps out with just 2 points in the game, along with 1 block and 4 rebounds. Toby Agustin.
And Joaquin Manuel also doing a good job keeping his composure and not escalating that any further.
Manuel was 2 for 2 on his first trip to the line. This is his second trip. So the plot just continues to thicken between these two teams. Obviously, the history, Coach Aldinayo, former head coach of LaSalle, moving to UST, as that has not gone unnoticed, and the players have sort of
14 seconds.
imbibed that personality of Coach Ayo, and the way this game has been played between these two teams sort of reflects that.
LaSalle definitely wanting to make a statement against their former coach. Coach Glenn Capaccio signaling his players just to allow the shot clock to run out.
Great show of respect for DLSU. Not attempt a shot anymore with such a huge margin, 108-66.
Joshua Marcos.
And again, UST will be watching the next game closely between UP and NU. For UP, that will be a big game for them. Cannot just come out haphazardly. It's a very dangerous NU squad who is mathematically still in contention.
That's right. In the meantime, a foul by Zamora and then a technical foul on Joe Logo for handing Zamora the ball after he was fouled. So still plenty of color with 4 seconds remaining in this game.
Referees did not appreciate that second motion by Joe Logo. It's just prolonging this game further.
So Zamora will shoot the technical free throw against
Technical
Go.
foul number 16,
Trying to reason out to the officials, but that was obviously extra motion on his part. He could have just walked to the free throw line because both of them were in the penalty, both teams. So it was supposedly just free throws for Joe Logo. Take a look here. There's a foul by Zamora. There's the foul, and then Go hands him the ball, which prompts the officials to call it technical.
That's a little bit of taunting, actually. And, again, the game is has already been decided as early as halfway through this fourth quarter.
Joe Logo just shooting the penalty free throws for DLSU. 4 seconds remaining, 4.9 to be exact.
You just go back to the numbers. UST committing 23 turnovers, which resulted in 28 turnover points for the Green Archers, while the Green Archers were able to take care of the basketball. Just 12 turnovers for them, allowing just 6 turnover points. They also shot really well from the field. 15 of 27, good for 55% from downtown. 53% overall. 18 of 26 from the stripe. UST was limited to just 33% from the field. 7 of 30, or 23% from the three-point line.
Well, UST shot as poorly as they did, almost as poorly as you take a look at Cancino, and compared to their first meeting. Meanwhile, shooting from beyond the arc, LaSalle also at the 50s percentage.
And the final score, the